Hello y'all, BreNine here. Now I'm going to preclude the intro that I already made when I recorded this because I rambled a bit and I want to tell you what this video really is. It starts as me talking about why mobile turrets are actually kind of a good idea, but then it becomes at around 3:25 an actual strategy guide on how to make a good Torbjorn turret spot. So if that's what you're most interested in, skip straight to that. If you want to watch 3 minutes of kind of funny stuff and me talking about why mobile turrets rock, watch on. Hello y'all, BreNine here. I don't even know what to call this video. It started as a montage, which then became a live commentary, which then became a semi-live commentary when I discovered that my voice recorder and my in-game sound recorder had not recorded one byte of sound. So now I'm doing all this while watching the footage. I didn't script it, so does it still count as live? I don't think so. As I said, I don't even know what to call it. But anyway, today I'm going to be talking about why the stupid idea of putting a sentry on a moving platform isn't so stupid after all. And throughout this footage, you will see that it is actually quite effective, shockingly enough. So the first reason that it's so effective is that the sentry is hard to pin down. When a sentry is stationary, it's fairly easy to take out. I mean, sure, you can heal it, but it can be bombed by junk rats, it can be shot at by Feras. Type in the comments, vote in this poll. What do you think it's pronounced as? Fera? Farah sounds actually pretty cool, but I don't think that's it. Anyway, off track. Because it's moving, it's very hard to shoot at anything other than a hit scan weapon, and you have a great chance at missing. Also, with the field of fire, especially on this one, where it goes, by the time you figure out where the fire is coming from, because at first you're going to assume it's an enemy rather than a turret, because you know, how could there be a turret there? By the time you figured out that it's there, it's not there. It's probably gone. It's probably back around the corner, and I am healing it, and you can suck it, because by the time you pin down it again, it has full health. All your work is for naught. All your life so belong to us. Mwah. And again, as you can see, it's very hard to kill. It's a moving target that doesn't stay in your field of view very long, and that you have to locate before you can even shoot. That sounds like a pretty tough kill to me. I don't know about you. Now the second reason that especially this one is really effective is that you can heal it fairly easily. Like here, well, here I use molten core, but again, throughout the video you will see me running up there on the side and just whacking on it. And by the time it has to go back out where I don't want to go, guess what? It's got full health. I don't have to go. The turret is fully ready to go out there and wreak some more havoc. Cry havoc and let loose the turrets of war. Let's see. I still have a lot of footage, and with no sound, it would be very boring to just watch. How many bastions does it take to change a light bulb? Just one, and he'll probably get play of the game for doing it. Okay, seriously, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about what makes a good sentry spot for a Torbjorn. And this a little bit actually applies back to a TF2 engineer, but that's different because that you're more encouraged to stick around your sentry, whereas this one it's more run back to your sentry when it needs it and be off wrecking scrubs for the rest of the time. So the most important thing with a Torbjorn spot, on defense at least, is that it needs to be easy to access. In this case, pretty easy. Run up the stairs, wait for it to come to you. But that's the most important thing for anywhere, because if you can't get to the turret quickly, then when you see it taking damage, odds are by the time you have gotten to it, it will be dead. And you will not be able to heal it, and you have to build a new one and whack it up to the next level. And then by that time, maybe the enemy's capped a point, maybe the enemy's killed you before you ever get it leveled up. Maybe they've killed you before you even build it. So you have to be able to get to it and heal it. If you need to stick with it and just total it for a minute, that's okay. You're set up to do that. You heal a good amount of health with every single whack, and so it's perfectly effective. However, it's more effective to be able to get off and do some damage with your Rivet gun, because it is an incredibly powerful weapon. I mean, when I first played Torbjorn, I was like, holy cow, this Rivet gun is nuts. NG wishes he had this. NG does, I think, wish he had Torbjorn's Rivet gun. It's a shotgun and a sniper gun, and a pistol, and a rifle, and something else, I'm sure. And it's high tech, and it wrecks. Oh, look at that, mad skills. Anyway, now that I'm done self-bragging. The second thing that's important about a Torbjorn sentry spot is that it needs some semblance of cover. Obviously, that's sort of true with this one, because every time it goes around the corner, it has plenty of cover and you can heal it. But if a sentry turret's out in the open, then one, it's really easy for the enemy to kill it and just shoot it down, because it's just totally exposed, especially if there's long fire lanes to it. And second, it's really hard for you to heal it for the same reason. It's really easy for the enemy to kill you. And that's always a bad thing. Death is bad. Now, the third thing that makes a good Torbjorn sentry spot is unpredictability. You don't want the enemy to go walking into the situation and go, before anyone has ever seen your turret, I know where this Torbjorn is going to have his turret. Now, there are some great Torbjorn turret spots that you can use even though the enemy will expect it, because they're just really, really powerful spots. That's simply a fact in any game that has turrets, especially like these. That's just how it is. But if you can put a turret in a good spot that isn't commonly used, where the enemy won't expect it to be, that is mad powerful, because you can surprise them and get a couple kills on them straight up at the very beginning, and then on top of those, you have quite a few kills, or at least a lot of damage, while the enemy's still trying to figure out, how the heck do we counter this spot? We've never run into it before. Or we don't know how to encounter it because we don't run into it very often. How to counter it, not encounter it. I'm a dumbass. We knew that, I think. That's not new news. New news. Back on track. ADHD, deactivate. If the enemy knows it's going to be there, they can counter it. If they don't know it's going to be there, it is really hard to counter. Alright, those are my top 3 tips for making a good Torbjorn turret spot. I hope you learned something. I did not get play of the game, even though I deserved it. But I hope this helps you in your, as Mr. Paladin would say, future endeavors. BreNine, out. Hey guys, if you like this video, check out some of my others. I have a ton of TF2 content. I've been doing that for a long time. I'm going to be working on putting out some more Overwatch content, some more TF2, whatever's your thing. I already have a video comparing and contrasting Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch, talking about why they're both great games and we shouldn't fight over them. So click right here to go to that one. Right now I'm working on a video comparing and contrasting TF2 Sniper with Overwatch's Widowmaker. So that should be out later this week if I don't get too many shifts at work. Because believe me, I have been slammed. It has been a crazy, crazy week. So, like the video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great one. BreNine, out.